Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Thai Insight. Today I'm joined by
ตองค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ
Okay, and we're going to look at Introduction 2, which if you're using Thai Insight Book 1, you should be looking at page 10, 11 and 12. First, we are going to go through the vocabulary and I'm going to say the word in English and then Dom will say the word in Thai, and it would be great if you at home can just repeat the vocabulary after Dom, just to help you with your pronunciation. Okay, let's get started and let's look at the first word on page number 10, and the first word is live.
อยู่อาศัยอยู่อยู่อาศัยอยู่
Okay, the next word is stay.
พักพัก
And address.
ที่อยู่ที่อยู่
Postcode.
รหัสไปรษณีย์รหัสไปรษณีย์
And province.
จังหวัดจังหวัด
Continent.
ทวีปทวีป
And district.
อำเภออำเภอ
Okay, and city.
เมืองใหญ่เมืองใหญ่
Okay, and sub-district.
ตำบลตำบล
And town.
เมืองเมือง
And village.
หมู่บ้านหมู่บ้าน
And road.
ถนนถนน
And street.
ซอยซอย
And the last one, slash.
ทับทับ
Slash is when you have a number like 1, 2, 3, slash 4, 5, 6. Okay. Now let's move on to the phrases for today. And the first phrase today is where do you live? Or often it can also be where are you? And we'll look at how we use the phrase after we hear it in Thai. Let's hear it in Thai first from Dom.
คุณอยู่ที่ไหนคุณอยู่ที่ไหน
Now, if we break that down, we have kun, which, as you probably remember, is you. Then we have you tinai, stay at where. So, where are you, or where do you live, depending on the context of how it's being used. Often, when somebody asks you where do you live in Thai, they will use the word house at the beginning of the question. So when they put the word house, it will sound like this.
บ้านของคุณอยู่ที่ไหน
So house of you at where? Okay, let's hear it just one more time from Tom.
บ้านของคุณอยู่ที่ไหน
So where is your house? However, depending on the context, kunyutinai can also mean where do you live. Moving on to the next one is looking at what is your address, and in Thai
ที่อยู่ของคุณคืออะไรที่อยู่ของคุณคืออะไร
Okay, let's just hear that one more time, Dom, nice and slow. Let's break it up even slower than that.
ที่อยู่ของคุณคืออะไร
Okay, if we break that up, you, okay, address, kongkun, of you, ku arai, is what. So when we put it back together, what is your address? Now let's look at the next one here. What is your postcode, or which is your postcode?
รหัสไปรษณีย์ของคุณคืออะไร
Okay, so it's exactly the same. All we're doing is changing the words at the beginning. So instead of address, we've changed address for postcode, which is rahat praisani. So postcode of you is what? What is your postcode? Now the next one here is what city are you from? And we'll hear that in Thai.
Okay. คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร
Okay. You come from city what? or what city are you from? You can see there that there is no yai, Muang yai in the sentence. Often it's shortened just to what city or what town are you from. So let's just repeat that one more time for Tom to say that.
คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร
So effectively it's what city are you from or what town are you from. Now let's look at the answers, some of the answers to these questions, and we have the next one here. My address is.
ที่อยู่ของผมคือที่อยู่ของผมคือ
Okay, so address of me, address of I is, and that's when you need to learn your own address and where you live. And when we come to the numbers and you learn some time numbers, if you haven't already done so yourself, then you'll be able to put your address in at the end of that. Now let's look at the where you actually live. So we've got I live in Hua Hin.
ผมอยู่ที่หัวหิน ผมอยู่ที่หัวหิน
Okay, so I stay at Hua Hin. Now don't forget, if you're a girl, if you're a lady or you're saying this, we would change pom for, can you remember? That's right, we change pom for di chan or more commonly chan. Let's just hear it as a lady saying it, as a girl saying it.
ดิฉันอยู่ที่หัวหิน ฉันอยู่ที่หัวหิน
Okay, great, thank you. Now let's look at the last phrase. What road do you live on?
บ้านของคุณอยู่บนถนนอะไร บ้านของคุณอยู่บนถนนอะไร
Okay, so if we break that down, we've got baan, which, as you maybe remember from the first phrase, is house, and konkun, house of you, yubon, is on, Thanon, road, and arai, what. So house of you is on road what. Okay, so let's just hear that from Tom one more time.
บ้านของคุณอยู่บนถนนอะไร บ้านของคุณอยู่บนถนนอะไร
Okay, thank you. Now we've got some practice for everyone at home, and Tom is going to ask you the question, and you need to be able to answer the question after Tom's asked it with your own information. Now, this will only be done in Thai, no English here, so let's hear the question from Tom and get ready to answer each question. Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
Yep, okay.
คุณอยู่ที่ไหน คุณอยู่ที่ไหน Well done. Next question. ที่อยู่ของคุณคืออะไร ที่อยู่ของคุณคืออะไร Next question. รหัสไปรษณีย์ของคุณคืออะไร รหัสไปรษณีย์ของคุณคืออะไร The last question คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร คุณมาจากเมืองอะไร Excellent. That's all questions for today.
Okay, guys, now thank you. If you have a look at, if you're using Thai Insight, book 1, if you look over at page 12, there's a couple of little dialogues for you to help you to review and a little bit more practice. I'll leave that for today. That's all we have for today. Good luck with your Thai. Thank you very much. Thank you, Tom, today. Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ
Okay.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Thank you.